Hello, boys and girls. Ultimate Hero here. Last time on Persona 4, we made a rescue attempt to save Yukiko, but we got up to the 6th floor, and we will explore that on another day. Well, let's check the fridge. You open the fridge. There's a half-eaten cup of instant ramen. You left it alone. Yeah, I'm going to leave that alone. Anyway, let's go into our room. So as of today, you can spend the night in your room. You can also work outside after you have a job. You can go to it from the entrance of your house. But because we're actually tired, we can't do much. Here you can study. Here you can do work. And on the sofa, you can read. TV, you can check the weather. We're going to watch the weather forecast. We already know what it is, so I can go over it again. All will be okay, so we don't have to worry about the rain or the fog. But all we can do now is go to sleep. So we can get a good dream. For some reason, you dreamt that Yosuke was chasing you. It was heart-pounding, but your relationship with Yosuke has intensified. Okay. It is Tuesday. And looks like we're getting a phone call.
Hello. I realize this is sudden, but I'm Margaret. We met at the Velvet Room the other day. There is one important point I forgot to warn you about, so I thought it best to contact you immediately. Going to
How the hell
save
did she
your
get my
friends
number?
is a selfless and noble deed.
You wonder how
By
she
all
got your
means,
number.
We encourage and support you in regards to this matter. But to proceed too hastily in that quest will mean facing one battle after the next. Though you may be pressed for time, devoting yourself to battles will not quench your heart's yearnings. The bonds created through social links are another important means of strengthening the powers of your persona. Do not hasten heedlessly through your days, and remember the importance of moving at a sustainable pace. Please remember that. Well then, if you'll excuse me.
You took Margaret's advice to heart. Oh, my throat's starting to feel weird. I wish I had water near me or something. You should think carefully about how you spend your days. Yes, you do. Especially if you want to 100% the game and max out all the social links. You overhear students talking. Sports clubs are accepting applicants today. Which one should I join? Weren't you asking the same thing last year? The year before that? Was I? Well, whatever. I shouldn't join a sports team. I need to focus on my entrance exams this year. I need to choose which shrine to wish for luck at with my mother so I can pass the exams. I don't want to go to the shrine near the shopping district because it's all shady and creepy, you know? Not only that, I heard a rumor that there's something living in that shrine. I wonder if it's true. By that, people, there are, in Japan, people usually go to a shrine to make a prayer so that their wish could come true. Classes have ended for today. The fog will come several days of rain. And we can join a sports club. If you need information, you can go through, you can go into the faculty office, which I'll show off. However, you will find Moroka there, and he'll be like, "Rrrr, I hate everyone. You all suck. I'm a badass." Not really. Well, he's a total jackass. Anyway, you can go to the faculty office through here. And let's go to the second floor real quick. I think Yosuke's here. Nope, Yosuke's not. Actually, that's a very good thing, so... Anyway, I guess we can join a sports club. That's all we can do. So let's check out these sports clubs. You can go to the gym or the field from here. It seems the clubs are practicing. You want to join the basketball or the soccer club? It's struck by vivid memory. As you form bonds by becoming involved with others, your own social links will gradually develop. Powers of these social links is what will determine your persona's abilities. I wonder if you can create a social link here. Join the basketball or soccer. Let's take a tour before we actually pick. And I'm going to clear up something. Well, when we get to the social link. Yasugami, hi. You watch the basketball team. Nice shot. Alright, let's run some basic drills. Yasugame High Field. You watch the soccer team. Nice kick. Alright, line up. It's time for everyone's favorite, sprints. I'm not sure if you are actually forced to join a sports club at some point, unlike Persona 3, where you would if you didn't join by a certain point in time. But I'm going to tell you guys right now, I've seen many Let's Plays of Persona 4. I'm going to be saying that many times. I know it sounds rude, but I'm going to be honest with you. I have not seen a single Let's Play. I probably might have overlooked one, but no one picks the soccer one. Because everyone doesn't like it. And I want to say, at least let there be one Let's Play that has the soccer one. And I kind of enjoy it. Nothing against the basketball version, but because they're not the same exactly, but those people we saw that were talking, they will both interact with it either way. There's another incident like this with another type of club, but the other person will be not even involved whatsoever. So I'm going to join the soccer club. Once you pick, that's it. You're stuck in that club for the rest of the game. Keep that in mind. Alright guys, listen up. You have a new teammate. You all know Joshua Rendon, right? He's from the city, so I'm sure he's got some moves he's just waiting to show off. I say this season's in the bag. I'm even thinking about making him captain. You can hear the other players whispering. City, huh? You sound like that annoying attendant. I bet he played for some big team back home. Look at him. City slicker. Okay, I love the beginning here, because I just get to make fun of and use a southern accent. Probably thinks he better than us. Yeah, we're just a bunch of hicks to him. I like to sleep with my sister, and he makes fun of me for that, even though he doesn't know about that. Here, why don't you say something to the team? Nice to meet you. Yeah, whatever. They don't seem very friendly. Alright, let's start with a few laps. Joshua, why don't you just watch for today? Practices are on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. We don't practice in the rain. And you take the week off for exams too, so make sure you take that time to study hard, okay? The other player showing their interest in you dispersed about the field.
Hey man.
And all but one remained. Don't let them get to you, just play hard and have fun. Second year, same as you. Nice to meet you.
Yo, Daisuke, you waiting for a special invitation?
Oh hey, you're the transfer student, right? Join the soccer team, huh? Good, because they need all the help they can get. Pretty weak team, know what I'm saying? Shut up, your team is just as lame. This big mouth here is cool. He's the same grade as us, but he's on the basketball team. Upcoming basketball team, I'm the basketball team's up-and-coming MVP. Man, get your head out of the clouds. Hey, that's not all. I'm pretty smart too, so you need any help with your test, I'm your man. How about it, transfer student? You smart guy? Stop calling him that. Team's already giving him enough crap as it is. Ah, I can hear it now. Us country folk ain't gonna get shown up by no big shot city boy. Gotta love those guys. It's not funny, man. Well, as long as he's got some skills, they'll back off sooner or later. I'll be honest, guys, I'm surprised I don't have an accent. I don't have a... People think because I'm in South Texas I'm a southerner. No, that is from Louisiana up to South Carolina. Everywhere in there, you would expect that stereotypical accent. South Texas, they have the Spanish accent, where they'll be cussing you in Spanish and talking at 20 words a second. Okay, fine, let's be fair, every 5 seconds. You played much soccer before, Joshua? Plenty. Then this will be easy, right? You became friends with Ku Ichijo of the basketball team and Daisuke Nagase of the soccer team. He accepted you regardless of the team's hostility. Feel a faint bond forming between the three of you. New social link. Strength. Thou art I, and I am thou. Established a new bond. Brings thee closer to the truth. Thou shalt be blessed when creating personas of the Strength Arcana. Alright, the Strength Arcana in a nutshell goes up through physical moves, pretty much. You have established the fellow athlete's social link of the Strength Arcana. You may earn an experience bonus when fusing personas of the Strength Arcana. Damn it, now I'm behind on my laps. Wait up for me so we can walk home together. Alright, I'll go get changed. See you in a few.
Alright, let's go home.
Okay, now we have the Strength Arcana social link established. This is not only the first social link we've established that is not through story, but a social link that can actually increase one of our stats at the same time, each time we interact with the social link. Now, this is an interesting social link. This one has the ability to branch off into two separate paths, but no matter what, they will still establish the same social link of that Arcana. You can either join the basketball club and help Kuichijo, or you can join the soccer club and join Daisuke Nagase. Either way, they lead to the same Arcana to be established, and both will interact in the social link either way. Anyway, the Strength Arcana, in terms of tarot readings, it is power, self-control, gentleness, courage, and virtue over brute force. And in terms of personas in combat, they specialize especially in physical attacks. They have a bit of endurance, so they can take hits pretty well, and they do have some spell usage, but not as much to at least note that, to make a big note of that in the little description. However, they do like to use some buff moves, especially in terms of offensive. So if you think that you prefer all power, but at least control, proper control and usage of that power, then Strength Arcana is the one for you. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys right now, I am going to try and 100% the game. I can't promise I will, because
Welcome home.
I'll be honest right here as well. I barely 100%ed the game in my last run. I've only 100%ed it once, but I'm confident I can try it again this time. I'll do my best to 100%, and if I don't, I'm sorry, but so I'm going to really try. I'm going to be a try-hard in this Let's Play. There ain't much we can do. Well, here's what you could do in the night for now. You can actually study, and I think we'll do that for today. There's a desk. Your knowledge may increase if you study here. You can raise your knowledge, diligence, understanding, expression, or courage by participating in some activities. When you increase these stats, you may be able to participate in new things or meet new people. Do you want to study? Let me show off my stats. They're all maxed out, but I want to show you. You go to status, you look at your character, then you press square. There you go. I have all of my stats maxed out. I know that's kind of unfair, but this is New Game Plus, and I want to show off some of the options you would unlikely get. But you would start out at the one, you have to work your way up. So I'll try to point out some things you can and can't say, and usually in some social links there's always an alternate, like a second best thing. So I want to recommend you study for tonight, because you want to get your knowledge at least to level 2 by the time you save Yukiko, or close enough there and get it and finish it after. And our knowledges went up. Sometimes you can get a little extra bonus. It depends. It's randomized. And today's Wednesday. How I wish time would go this fast. Maybe a little bit slower, but not this fast. Oh hey, I came up with an idea I've been meaning to ask you about. I'm able to enter TVs now. You ever try sticking your hand into the TV when something's on? Like, you ever touch the TV when the midnight channel was on? I tried it. Tried it out already? Oh, that's our leader. But I see, you can't just go on the same place that's on the screen. If I had to jump right to where Yukiko-san is while she's on the screen, it wouldn't work then. I thought it might work if there was a direct connection between what's on the TVs and where you end up. But then again, it makes sense that it doesn't work that way. Different TVs are connected to different places, but everybody can watch the midnight channel. Kind of a contradiction, isn't it? And then I guess there's no other way but to the castle, but no matter how dangerous it might be. So I'm sure Yukiko-san is in a lot more pain than we are. We can't complain about stuff like this. Yeah, but don't worry, we'll save her. We will. Because we have to, but because Chie will kill us if we don't. Okay, children, settle down now. Class is underway. Okay, I just had to use the Mr. Garrison. I'm not gonna do it unless you guys really want me to, like, every time this teacher shows up, talk in the Mr. Garrison voice. Put that in the comments if you want me to attempt it. And I hope you guys can tolerate my that annoying southern accent. I don't think I did it well either. Maybe better than Chuck Conroy herder. My name is Mr. Hosoi, and in this class you'll be learning about contemporary writing. Let's all have fun. Yeah, this was the class I wasn't sure if that was English, but this isn't literature. It's more, yeah, it is writing. Or composition, as they call it in Persona 3. I know this is off topic, but what's the point of applying for politics outside of Inaba? Why even bother? Nothing good ever comes out of competing with city folk. The countryside is all you need. Hey, I'm a city person, apparently. You, Hana-chan, you're just the kind of guy who relies on his PC spell check. It's called autocorrect. Help me out here. There are 2 L's and 2 N's, so you give him the answer you think is correct. Oh, good job, Hana-chan. Wiggler. The word millennium is commonly misspelled. If you want to memorize it, be sure to get 2 L's and 2 N's. So you know the word millennium comes from the Latin word mille, meaning thousand, and annum, meaning year. Remember when 1999 became the year 2000? Lots of words came out of that shift, like millennium baby or millennium bug. Whenever you help a classmate that you have a social link with, you'll become closer to them and your expression will increase significantly. When it's significantly, it's double than a normal increase. Alright, classes are over. And I want to tell you guys, we probably won't social link with Chie for a while. Oh wow, an hour and 41 minutes. I think I ought to go 2 more days, but look at this, Yosuke's here. Let's hang out with Yosuke.
Yo!
You tired? Rushing things isn't going to help us. I know, how about we take a little break? Maybe you should hang out with Yosuke and relax. Since you have Pixie, a persona of the Magician Arcana, I feel like you become closer. Okay, it's good to have a persona of an Arcana that you were working on a social link with. Since I have Pixie, which is of the Magician Arcana, and I spend time with Yosuke, we get even more closer. So, keep that in mind. That's why I said keep Sandman, because we just established the Strength Arcana. We have a Chariot Arcana as well, but that kinda doesn't matter. Central Shopping District, Sozai Dakaku. Famous steak croquettes are tough. Sticky chunks of steak and croquettes? Man, this really is the country, huh? That's good, though it's tough. Chie called the stuff tender and juicy. What kind of teeth does she have? You can hear the women's conversation. He's from Junes, Yasugame High School, right? His classmate, Sato-san, went out of business. Shopping district could disappear, and yet... Ugh, stupid ladies. Sorry about that. You know me, I'm infamous around here. It must be tough. Nah, it's not really. Mainly my parents. I'm not personally involved anyways. There's nothing I can do about it. Yosuke shrugs. See those little musical notes? I don't think there's anyone in Inaba who doesn't know me. At school or around town. No, those musical notes, when you say something that's correct to them that they would like to hear, they get those little musical notes. And you try to get the 3s and the 2s as much as you can. If you're closer, like if you have a persona than Arcana, it works even better in your favor, I believe. It's like a little bonus. Not that I mind, but it sucks that I've always got to mind my manners. Yosuke smiles cheerfully. Feel like you understand Yosuke a bit more. Rank up. Rank 2 with the Magician. I want to get at least to rank 3 before I go in again to try and rescue Yukiko. There's a reason why. Aside from the little bonus that I can get. Social link increases as you spend time with the person you made a social link with. The experience bonus of refusing personas increases the social link of that Arcana. In addition, cultivating social links may lead to finding new social links. Not that many do that in this game, as I believe Persona 3 would do. Find as many social links as you can. Increase your social link ranks to strengthen your personas. Still, the croquette is damn good, huh? I'm gonna have another. You want one too, right? Okay.
Let's head home.
You ate croquettes with Yosuke until your stomach started to bulge, then went home. Damn, my throat is starting to really have it. Okay, I'm gonna shut up for for a minute. I need to make sure my throat doesn't get too bad. I need to bring water next time. I've been doing a lot of recording, so that's probably why. But I'm gonna shut up for a minute or two, so I don't have to, so I can recover a bit. So I'm gonna be quiet for a moment. Alright, it's Thursday, and okay, I'm not gonna read this conversation here. Alright, I did a little bit of breathing. I hope you guys didn't hear that. The mic is so sensitive, though. I wouldn't be surprised. I hope it didn't sound creepy either, though. And it's lunchtime. Hey, look, it's Daisuke. Hey, Daisuke. We got practice today, man. I'll be waiting, so come on. Maybe you should show up to soccer practice after school. We shall. So when you see that in lunchtime, that means they're ready to rank up with you, and it usually works for people in school. Classes have ended for today. Fog will come after several days of rain. You must prepare to take action. Now then, to meet you can either go to the field, but there's a shorter way to do that. Right here.
Yo. All right.
Alright, I think after this day I'm gonna call it quits, or I might go one more, but this was a long recording session. I hope it doesn't crash. I will be sad. I will be mad, actually, if it happens. Now, through doing this, your diligence will increase. Hey, Rendon, tear down the goals and clean up before you leave, alright? Just say got it. Your understanding will increase because of it. I think if you say why should I, your courage might go up instead, but it's okay. What are those guys saying to you? You know, we're at to clean up the goals. Everyone's supposed to take turns. You have to do that, man. Let's just go home.
Hey,
Soccer team finish early today? What's wrong? Let me guess, they told you it was your job? Predictable. You should probably do it anyway.
You think so?
How come? They got no right to dump it all on him. Don't do it because they told you to. Do it because you want to help. That'll throw him off guard. I'll help out too, it'll go faster. Ugh.
all right, let's do it.
I'm beat. That's because you got so into polishing those balls, man. You gotta pace yourself. Nah, it's not my style to half-ass things. Pretty fast at 3 people. Thanks for the help. SK looks happy. Wanna go grab some ramen on the way home? Cleanup went quickly thanks for your help. You sense their consideration towards you. And with that, we get a rank up with strength. Fellow athlete Social Link has reached level 2. Your power to create personas of the Strength Arcana has grown. You decided to go to the Chinese diner. Central Shopping District, Chinese diner, Aya. Hey, I saw you the first year at your practice, Daisuke. She was watching you the entire time. You ever see, wow, he kicked the ball so hard. That's kind of the point of the game. I didn't notice. Really? What a waste. Enough of that crap. Josh, want to stay after practice to work on your game a little more? Let's show those guys what you could do. Yeah, that's a good idea. If you could run circles around them, they'll have to accept you, right?
Right.
Exactly. Then it's decided. You're helping too, Koo. What? Since when do I have to do anything with a soccer team? Three of you discuss practice.
Okay, let's put some fight into this.
He's ready to go home after saying goodbye. Obviously. Oh, and I forgot to get the book. I'll be sure to get it tomorrow. The rain stopped. Nanako might remind you of some things. Put that out there. Well, guys, on the 20th that book came out, the one we read about. This is Chia. You're going to be busy tomorrow? Hey, we can go inside the TV tomorrow, but I'm actually going to go on a Sunday. Call me crazy, but that's because you can't do much on that day anyway. So we'll study again for today. If you have the book, you can read it and get your courage up, which I'm going to say, in all honesty, get your courage up. It's helpful. Least one important is diligence, but it has some moments where it's helpful. Knowledge is increased. And it's Friday yet again. By the way, get used to the game going like this. This is how you actually get stronger for your battles when you fuse personas. Hey Josh. Rained yesterday, but I didn't feel like there was going to be any fog. Slept like a log. Seriously? Like a boss. You got nerves of steel. Only way to take is one step at a time. Hope we can rank up with Yosuke. I want him to get to rank 3. When we get there, you'll be glad you did that. That's the event for today. This is going to probably be it for the whole episode. Hopefully. By the way, you could try the basketball team if you want. I chose soccer because I like soccer more than basketball. I don't watch soccer because I can't really watch it on TV unless it's like the World Cup. But I like it. I don't mind it. I'm not a hardcore fan, so... By the way, you can go into the bathroom if you want, and sometimes you might find something. Let's enter. Use the time to reflect. You wonder what kind of food is inside the fridge back home. You found something unusual. Obtain rancid gravy. Sometimes you might find something like this is a weird piece of paper, and that's a curse paper. And that is a nice item to get, but the rancid gravy I'd probably sell or something. Let's talk to Yosuke. Tired? Rushing things isn't going to help us. I know, how about we take a little break? Yeah, that's all. Let's go. Okina City, in front of Okina Station. Yosuke brought you all the way here. It's been a while since I breathed this kind of air. Just a poor little city boy drawn to the urban scent. Wait a minute, am I starting to sound like Teddy? You're looking hairier. I bet you the flow of my facial soap this morning had... You're making me scare myself. Yosuke's smiling. That aside, what should be... Oh, a text message. More spam. Looks like someone got my address. I get a lot of spam. You don't block them? And when I do, they change domains, so there's no point. And I don't want to change my address. I haven't changed addresses since before we moved to Inaba. You know, I might get a text from someone. It's hard to call, you know. If I called people just to tell them my number changed, they'd get annoyed. Some of them might not want to text me at all. Oh, but hey, don't look at me like that. I don't have any friends. Though, to tell you the truth, I don't remember what we used to talk about. Can't really call them friends. Inaba suits me just fine. Plus, I got something I need to do there. I'm counting on you, partner. You could sense Yosuke's enthusiasm. fully understand Yosuke a bit more. And with that, rank 3, Magician. Yosuke Hanamura's social link reached level 3. Yosuke's determination in battle has been enhanced. Yosuke can now perform a follow-up attack. When you knock down an enemy in battle, your ally will sometimes follow up. That in mind, should we head back? We suck if something happened back there while we were over here. Let's head home. Wait, let's get everyone a souvenir, then go home.
Alright, let's go.
You return to Inaba with Yosuke in a hurry. Now it's evening, and I think I'm gonna call it quits, because my throat's feeling very weird. I hope I don't lose my voice again. That would suck. So, next time on Persona 4, we are going to do a tiny bit more social linking, and then we're gonna go and take another attempt to save Yukiko. If you like the video, leave a comment, rate, subscribe, check out the other videos. I will see you guys later.